In John chapter 3, Jesus and his followers have kind of started this traveling miracle roadshow. And they're just kind of traveling around doing some incredibly interesting stuff. And we're going to start reading about it in verse 22. And it says this: Jesus and his disciples traveled to the Judean countryside where they could enjoy one another's company. Check that out. They were enjoying one another's company. Jesus just likes to hang out with us. Jesus likes to hang out with his followers because they're not just his followers. They are his friends. And he wants us to enjoy our time with him. He wants to enjoy his time with us. So here he is. They travel there where they can enjoy one another's company. And ritually clean new followers to baptism. So they're baptizing some people. About the same time, Jesus' cousin John the Baptist, in this version of the Bible, which is the Voice Bible, says the wandering prophet, who had not yet been imprisoned. I love that, the wandering prophet, because that sounds kind of like a country music song. It would be awesome. It would do, he was just a wandering prophet, wandering around and prophesying. It would be a really cool country song. I just think it, or a nickname. That would be a really cool. He was traveling around. He had not been in prison. He was upriver at Aenon near Salam, baptizing scores of people in the abundant waters there. Now, John the Baptist's disciples come up to him and they say this: "Teacher, the one who was with you earlier on the other side of the Jordan, the one whom you have been pointing to, is baptizing the multitudes who are coming to him." All right, they're just a little bit jelly. They're just a little bit jealous. Jesus has started baptizing, and this bothers the friends of John the Baptist. So they go to him, and they're like, "John, everybody's going to him. Make him stop." And even though they're still baptizing a lot of people. And John is like, duh, come on. That is what this is all about. That's why I keep pointing to him. He's the man. He is the Messiah. He is the star of the show. I am simply an understudy. And they're not getting it. And John is like, he must become greater and greater, and I must become less and less. I must be consumed by him. His story must take over my story. My story must become his story. And I love the fact that he identified Jesus to John as, here's the one who you have been pointing to. I like that. That's what I want to be known for. To what or to who are we pointing to? Who is our life pointing to? John the Baptist is pointing to Jesus. He's making sure that Jesus gets all the credit. He's making sure that everybody realizes that Jesus is a star. He's just an understudy. We've got to adopt that same attitude. He must increase. Jesus must increase. He's got to get bigger and bigger in us. And the parts of us that don't look like him need to get smaller and smaller. We need to decrease. Okay, he must increase. He needs to get bigger. He is the star of the show. We are just understudies. We get to point the way to him. We get to by our life, by our words, by what we say, by what we do, by what we think, by all of that stuff. We are pointing to him, or we should be. Let him be the star of your show. Don't take center stage. Be the understudy. God bless you guys. Giddy up.